And it's with great pleasure that I welcome you here to the Petchy Academy. Thank you to all of you for making the effort to attend this special occasion. It is, of course, all about residents. We had over 100 nominations. We're going to be looking at 4 award categories this year. Resident of the Year, Resident Group of the Year, Young Resident of the Year, and the Ron Devoti Award for Long Services to Hackney. We will hear initially from a guest speaker who has done a lot of work right across Hackney for communities, for groups. You may know some of the work that HCVS already conducts.
We are the umbrella agency that supports voluntary and community groups. It's difficult for me to stand here because I'm used to moving around and being busy, not standing in one place, so bear with me. What's been my driving passion is to be always working with residents, no matter what's going on at policy level or at funder level, always working with residents. So you have been my fuel. When I have to go and take an argument to funders, you've been the fuel. The stories behind what volunteers are doing, how volunteers are transforming communities, be it community gardens, growing healthy food and vegetables and teaching children how food is grown, be it supporting the elderly person next door because their family have been moved out of the borough and the person's living in isolation. It's you that are the fuel of community cohesion, and that's really what I want to celebrate. All the volunteers, all the unsung heroes. So it's a real pleasure. It's nearly 30 years when I calculated this morning. I thought, 30 years nearly doing this, but you are the passion, and that's what keeps me going, and that's why it's an honour to be here to support you. People-powered change. And it's a phrase used by a big lottery, and you'll see all over the place. 38 Degrees use it. You'll see people-powered change, because you are the heart of change. Change is driven by people. But one of the key things is about having that people, that persuasiveness, that passion to actually relate to people, understand people, and actually be a people-orientated person. Wouldn't you agree? Yeah? That's a really important skill. You can have all the technical and academic knowledge you like, but if you can't relate to your neighbour, which is from a different community or has different belief systems than you, then we're actually in trouble. We're actually in trouble. So I want to honour the fact that you bring that difference. You bring that difference. The people with that passion for supporting others and giving of their own time and their own resources. I want to encourage you to be the force, be the community, be the neighbours behind enabling the community to grow. And I'll tell you what I'll be doing. When I'm out there talking to funders, I'll be taking your stories, taking your examples, and helping them to make sure that grants programmes are fit and respond to either your training needs or put money straight into the community's hand so that you at a local level can make a difference.
It's just an opportunity for me to say thank you so much to all of you for all your involvement and all the work that you do with us. And it is just so special. I have been privileged to be on the judging panel for these awards now for a few years. And every time we open it up and read about the things that people are doing, every time I'm just gobsmacked. It's always things in there that I don't already know about. There's new things. There are people that have been working with us for a very long time and some new people that are coming in doing new innovative things. So a very serious thank you to all of you. As I said, I see lots of you in lots of different places. Sometimes I see you in the day, out on the estate. Sometimes I see you in evening meetings. Sometimes you're telling me off for stuff, so it's nice to be here in a nice, happy environment tonight. The award that I have been asked to present is the Young Resident of the Year.
My nomination has been made primarily because of this person's involvement in youth activities and projects across the whole of Hackney.
And the winner is Renee.
The Ron Devoti Award recognises the achievements of those residents who've been active in the resident involvement movement of Hackney for many years. Neehara was talking about how long some of you have been involved and have also shown wholehearted commitment to improving their local community as well as Hackney as a whole.
The person I'm nominating for this Long Service Award, I only met a couple of years ago. I was immediately impressed with their energy, their efficiency and their good manners. I later found out that this person has 6 decades of commitment and to the local community.
And the winner is Kenneth Gilmore.
I'm here to present the award for Resident Group of the Year. This category recognises the importance of neighbours working together to build strong communities and healthy environments. We received a lot of nominations for this category for a broad range of resident groups. The groups who have been shortlisted have shown remarkable development in the last year, going from strength to strength to best serve the residents and their communities. Each group thoroughly deserves their nominations, and I'd like to congratulate each of them on the great work over the past year.
This resident group have been together working in Hackney since 1996, and not only are they one of the most professional and best organised residents groups in Hackney, they've also shown themselves to be consistently open to innovation, being very forward thinking, coming up with new ideas to benefit their local community.
And the winner is Suffolk TMO.
Tonight I have great pleasure in presenting the award for the Resident of the Year. This category I hold particularly dear, as I am impressed and touched to learn of the inspirational figures in our community. As always, the competition was very high, and in this category, Hackney is gifted with many extraordinary individuals.
This resident has been an active member in her community for many years. This resident has also been very involved with her local tenant and resident association, including being a treasurer for a number of years, and also for the last couple of years being a very, very good leader as chair.
And the winner is Marie Miller.
Unusually and different for this year, we have a special presentation to give out.
When the nominations came through, I was very touched to see that the late David White of Beach Home Estate was nominated for an award. David was a local community champion, well known to many staff members as well as to many other residents, and I'm pleased to have this opportunity to recognise David for the many years of volunteering he offered up to his community. Behind the scenes, David and I have been in touch over the years, and we both felt very strongly about how things should look on the estates and how we could make things look nicer. And one of David's many legacies will be the work he did on some of the signs on some of the estates and his lovely designs. So that was something we both very much cared about.
David is missed by all of us at the Cllr panel. He was a tireless contributor to our work, and it will be impossible to replace him. We benefited from David's talents and especially his IT skills, as he brought us firmly into the 21st century by bringing the panel's work online through a panel website.
I'm very proud and honoured to be able to accept this from my father, who obviously cannot be here. He loved what he did for Hackney. He loved what he did with the signage, designing of benches, helping wherever he could, really. And it does make me very proud and honoured that I can accept this award. He had a great passion for the local community, and as a Cllr resident, let alone his son, he'll be missed, because I feel that now Cllr really does have a hard job in keeping up to where he was at in terms of designing signage and really helping the community and pushing arts and pushing everything. And I think probably for the whole of Hackney, but especially for Cllr. So thank you for this. And yeah, thank you.